Yeah. We gotta get. There we go. Oh yeah, you gotta do that. Hey. You know, you gotta go over there. Go over there where it says entrance and stuff. We figure it out. You gotta do the thing. Our ritual. Our ritual. Oh, then I gotta get this. Yo. That's so cool. What does sell? Yes. You gotta go in there, man. You gotta go up. They'll figure it out. And then they're gonna be that way in. And I have no shoes on. Put on extra socks. And make a movie. I can make a movie. I'm so fucking. I got a lot of fear. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do it so. Dang man. They are gonna do that. Good. Good, it's on purpose. Man. Yeah, this. Dang man. Ah, they don't have it in here. Damn. Damn, man. That shit, man. Yeah, it might be. Oh, it might be. Oh, I forgot.
Good job.
Coming to the meeting?
Okay, it says that. Mm-hmm.
Yep, as long as
There you
everything's
go.
outside your pockets, you can come through, cell phone, keys, wallet.
Yeah.
Nothing else in your pocket, you're good?
Yeah, I think
Those binoculars?
so. Yeah, I like those too. I like their toy, but I like the other good one. That exact size. If I had good binoculars, that'd be good. So how are you all doing?
We're good. You can use the stairs or you can do the elevator. It's up to you.
Yeah, I went in here once. It's cool. I'm thinking I'm making another Godfather Christmas. You know that one video? So it'll be like silent. I'll give you like that. You know, you guys with that thing. So how do you how do you get your really good training? Did you go to class?
Training?
Yeah, you're really good. You're super. You know,
We go to annual trainings and things like that, quarterly, all that stuff.
Secret Service.
No.
Yeah, you went to some classes. She did. She's good. Yeah. Dang.
What?
Tower.
Oh, yeah. Are you gonna go to the meeting, sir?
Maybe.
Huh? Because there's no hanging around in this area.
Oh, really? That's very
You wanna
good.
go upstairs?
I've done a lot of hanging around. Oh, man.
What's that?
I don't know.
Here you go.
There's no hanging around this area. I don't
No,
know.
that's why.
No, that's why they changed
Secured
everything.
area.
This is a secure area, so if you're coming
Oh,
in,
secure.
you're going right up.
I'm going to be filming here sometimes. It's a public area. Can't take any orders. Like, no.
Are you gonna go up to the meeting, sir?
If you're not going to the meeting, you have every right to be out on this side.
Yeah, I have a right to be here
That's
too.
private.
I have a right to be here. I have a right to be here. You know who it was? She took her bike on. There we go. That's even before I said it, man. You know what that is, right? There's those. Oh, these owls, yeah. Yeah. Could go up around here. See, I knew it. See, I could just feel it from the beginning. I knew it. They have. God. Some bad dude, man. Let me see if I got it. A white background. That actually probably is good. It's good with the lighting. It'd like be a thumbnail or something. On the wings of Atalanta. So there's no way. Dudes, look at this. You got the. I'm supposed to hang out here, right?
No, you have to go to the meeting.
Aw. Can I get a supervisor? I need to talk to the supervisor about that. Because you got this, look, you got all the lounge chairs. And then you can watch the meeting from down here. And, well, we'll work on it later. I think you guys made a mistake. If you should ask, because like later I might press the issue. You didn't kick him. Then finally, someone will walk down the stairs. I'm coming up, right? Yeah. I knew it. That might be it. That might be what it is. I know what it is, man. God, my heart. Got a panic attack.
Just getting out of work.
I know. It's not even hidden anymore. Oh no. I don't think my case is going too well. They're trying. I mean, for them, they're gonna just dismiss. You show up. Any cover. Man, that might be all fake too. Yeah, it's all fake. I gotta get this thing. Man. Oh, look at this guy. Why is that guy coming in through there?
Hi, Kenneth. How are you?
Why is that guy coming in through there?
Huh?
Why is that guy coming in through there?
What?
Why is that guy coming in through that door?
He's an employee. Firefighter.
Who is he? You don't know? You don't know who he is?
No, I don't know
Or
my
you just don't want
name.
to say?
I don't know my name. He's got a fireman's badge on.
He's got what badge?
Fireman's badge.
Fireman, okay. That's good. That's why he looks like a rapist? Is that why? Is that why he walks around like a rapist? I don't know what's up with that, because I don't think that's normal. It might be fake. It might be just fake.
Stand up for my rights or another good cause. You need to do the right thing. There's no other reason for this council not to act and stop this thing.
That's fine. See if there's any more of that.
My name is Scott Kemp. The last time I was before this body, I spoke. And Councilwoman
Oh, God.
Nelson.
They want me to do that, man. How much did he get? 150,000?
Council, suggesting I spoke with too much passion and maybe not enough respect.
Right.
Well, ma'am, you were entirely wrong. Because I was not speaking out of passion. I was speaking out of anger and disgust. I passed passion.
I gotta shave my legs again, I forgot. You know,
I
that's how you
originally
tell.
came to this council about 2 years ago because I heard
Yeah,
rumors
so what?
about J.C. Park.
Ooh, they're doing that.
Relying on rumors, I want to find out what was actually happening.
You gotta do
And then I decided I would make a presentation during the voting. And I give my opinions.
Maybe I should talk or something. I should talk, man, right? That's such a panic fit, man.
And you say respect has to be earned. Well, you learn by sitting up there from the dais and saying, I will not vote
Man,
for J.C. Park.
he's a bad dude. I couldn't
Until
know.
all our other park commitments,
I believed it too. He seems so scary.
as one of you
He's a
said, both from the dais
God, man.
and to me and to
But it shaved his legs, that's what
Does that earn
the
respect?
first guy.
Does it earn respect when one of your council members
That's the
turns
stuff.
around and said repeatedly, he's not here any longer, thank goodness, but he said repeatedly, time and time again, I will not vote for
I got CIA.
it. Well, guess what he did?
Damn.
He voted for it. That does not earn respect or wants.
And I find out I was so nervous. I need my money. God. Take shit. The Führer bunker. With that, actually, that is cool. What is that gonna be? Ooh. See, when Bhakti pod, before he's gonna go to jail, he had the diarrhea. Of course, I didn't put a thing over it. I'm getting kind of hot, man. I'm overheating. I have to take my jacket. Uh-oh, I need a tantrum.
You know who Shirley's work is? They're volunteers in the CERT program. I came to Cape Coral 12 years ago. First person I met was Kevin. He come over and said, "Where are you from? What you did? What's your background?" I said, "I'm a retired police lieutenant from Cincinnati, Ohio, 26 years. Spent 4 years in the military. I have a maritime license that allows me to serve as an officer on any size ship anywhere in the world, from Alaska to Dubai, I sail." What he told me, he said, "You're the type of guy we need in the search program." What search? Community Emergency Response Team. These are the volunteers right here who take their time, talent, and money to support our city. Free. They're not some high-priced attorney from Tallahassee running up a big bill. They're doing it on their own time and money, their own lifestyle. Kevin and Shirley respond to every time the fire department calls for something. They're there, touch a truck, make a present. When Hurricane Irma, I believe it was, devastated our northern Tallahassee area where the big guys came from, Kevin got into a pickup truck with an overnight bag and a toothbrush, drove 12 hours to Tallahassee in that area to help those people pass out food, and then came back. And what happened? Now you're trying to get a pound of flesh from these guys. They're volunteers. They're the reasons why people like me make Cape Coral our home. They're not the type of people we see on MSN trying to take a pound of flesh from these people who did their right job. We pledge allegiance, justice for all. That includes people who disagree with your predecessors and who disagree with our city attorneys who went out and got big buck attorneys to run up a big bill. Our volunteers right here are the ones that make city council and Cape Coral a great place. And people out here in the audience, you have to think about that. If you ever volunteer and do something, watch who stands behind you. Thank you again, and Merry Christmas.
Good afternoon, Dr. Gary Eldridge. I'm sure you know me by now. I sent you information regarding the lot this last week. I'm a taxpayer just like everyone else here. I called the city today and Maureen was gracious enough to give me the bill for the Chiquita lot in excess of $2 million that we have spent on the Chiquita lot. I'm an avid voter. I live in the Southwest Cape. I go to that lot hundreds of times in voting. It is an absolute disgrace the way it looks. It's a trap, and I am in favor of removing the lot, contrary to everybody behind me. Don't get me wrong. Everybody here is an avid passion with respect to the lot and the mangroves and everything about it. Everybody has a passion with respect to the Chiquita lock. In removing the lock, I did my information today. There's tons of information on the internet. In removing the lock, installing a 165-foot seawall, planting over 3,000 mangrove seedlings, placing oyster reef walls at the lock site, reducing nitrogen loads at Matlacha Pass, improving water quality, which everybody says we need water quality. Everybody behind me says water quality. That's what the work is supposed to be doing. Boosting aquatic ecosystem. Seeking and eliminate manatee mortality from lock operations. Enhancing emergency response times. Improving water access and safety. When I go through that lock, it's not safe. As you know, right now, they're in the process of removing the lock. I feel the passion of every person behind me. I've been in lawsuits many a times. I've done construction projects all over the world. I've been in lawsuits. Some you win, and some you lose. And sometimes you have to pay up for your passion, as I've done in the past with the company that I was with. It's just part of the process. Let the process work its way out. I'm in favor of removing the lock. I went through it the other day. They're working on it, and hopefully continue to keep on schedule removing it between April 1st and June 25th, so I can go out and continually use the lock. And you guys know, especially you, Mr. Psych, I'm not up here without doing my homework and making sure that I understand the process and what's going on. So thank you very much.
Hi there, I'm Tom Kelly. I've been a citizen of Cape Coral since 1979, and unfortunately I never got an A in public speaking. But I'm here on behalf of Kelly's Park. He asked me to maybe say a few words about him, and I just remembered kind of a story that he's a great neighbor. I've known him for 15 years, and he's been in the Cape. He came to the Cape because he loves the water, the fishing, and of course the sunshine. And the little story is, I don't know if anybody has ever been late trying to take somebody to the airport, but my wife was at one time. She had some friends visiting and needed to get there, and went to start the car, and the battery's dead. And anybody that's lived in the Cape in Florida knows that the battery will start, and then when it's dead, it is dead. And she was frantic, and she called Kevin. And lickety-split, he was over, he backed his car in, he started loading stuff, the luggage from her car into his. And he explained to my wife instructions with the car, and said, "Happy mothering." And Kevin's an honest, trustworthy, a great neighbor and friend, and he's there to help others. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Anne Birchfold, and I live down in the Yacht Club, well, what used to be the Yacht Club. So tonight I'm again speaking to you about JC Park. The community has loudly voiced its opposition to the proposed enhancements to the park. And since that time, things between the community and council, previous council, have been very, very contentious. Now we have a new city council, which hopefully is sensitive to the concerns of the community, and it's really time to rethink those improvements and the improvement project for JC Park. There are widespread concerns throughout the community that these improvements will not be an advantage to the community. Right now, there is an opportunity to reevaluate and redirect the course of this project before it's too late. Open up yourselves to public process and allow some reconfiguration of the JC Park process, so it better reflects the needs of the community and the environment. I found City Code of Conduct Our council agenda rules of procedure, page 8. The mayor and council members shall always serve the residents of Cape Coral equally and be receptive in receiving input from residents to make decisions in the best interest of the city of Cape Coral. It will be the responsibility of the mayor and each council member to stay engaged and responsive to the citizens. You know, Cape Coral's residents right now are depending on you to be responsive to us, and by doing so, resolve the heat that's on both sides of this debate and find some form of a compromise. The trees are cut down, they'll never come back, but the park is still there. And right now, we both have an opportunity to do something productive in the way of JC Park and make it a legacy. We have a responsibility, both of us, both sides, to make this a legacy, an enduring legacy. And I ask you to consider doing so.
Good afternoon, everybody. Anthony Karp, District 1. I am here to first start to speak about something that my family and I have been involved with for quite a few years. We moved back down here in 2007. And we've been involved with special populations. Why? Because we have a special needs daughter, an adult. She's an adult now, and she went to Cape Coral High School. And I have another daughter and son who are normal and healthy. But, you know, it can be very challenging when you have special needs family members just getting by in life and trying to provide a good life for them. And then imagine having another family member, which I also didn't have. I had a father-in-law who had a blood cancer for over 3 years. So you try to make it comfortable for these family members as good as you can. You know, that's what good people do. They take care of their family. And in doing so, you stand up for what you believe in, which is what I've been doing for the last year and a half, which is fighting for JC Park. Why? Because I believe that there's good citizens that they dedicated their life to their families and their loved ones. They worked all their life. Some people put their total life savings into the residence that they have where they're living at off of Beach Street. And I'm not just talking about Beach Street. I'm talking about east of Del Prado, from Cape Coral Parkway, all the way down to Veterans and all those little communities over there. I've been engaged with a lot of people with those communities. There's people that want me to run for president of my neighborhood community because I'm involved with my neighbors. I care about my neighbors other than just thinking about myself. And I think that's what all of you need to do too. In my hand here, I have a design. It's a Plan B design. I had a Plan A design for JC Park, which you ignored and denied and dismissed. Now, I'm calling for a stakeholders meeting with all of you up there, the city manager, the city attorney, while we still have time in the 90-day period to sit down and look at this design, because it really is, it includes everybody. It's a compromised citizen design, so stop stonewalling us and give us, if you have an empathetic, altruistic bone in any of you, give your citizens a chance. They've been coming here for a year and been standing up for what they believe in. If the citizens can't come in here and stand up for what they believe in, and you know they're serving their city, then what kind of society are we developing into? So I'm proposing that you make a motion that we sit down and we do this right, so for the betterment of everybody. Thank you.
You will be giving consideration to the consent agenda. If you have the opportunity, I hope that one of you will motion to remove item number 13 from the consent agenda and bring it up for debate and discussion. Item 13 is the approval of council agenda rules of procedure. On page 6 of these rules, there is an item that states, quote, City council shall set forth the amount of the annual stipend which shall be received by the mayor and city council. If there was ever an item that requires an open debate and discussion, this is it. I thought that the stipend was dead and buried, but evidently not. This morning, I emailed all 5 of the new council members to ask them to consider this. Thank you to the one who responded. Thank you.
Good evening, Tom Shadrack, permanent resident. I'm going to think about 3 topics that I've been listening to over the last couple of weeks as the new council was formed. I've been kind of asking, where are we with the status of the yacht club? I'd like to see that as a weekly or bi-weekly agenda item, so we can see the status of our most important part. And then what is being done with the current group about the boathouse rebuild? I've heard publicly they said they were rebuilt, and in our contract, it says they must do so promptly. Where are we?
Maybe I'll sit down.
Number 1, just give me a status, please. Number 2, I listened to the motion, please, on the Chiquita lock. I actually paid attention to this lawsuit for years. I'll argue that I've gone through that lock more than anyone in the last 6 years. I work with Freedom Boat Club, and I've gone through that lock 10 times a week for the last 6 years. So I know all about it, and I've been paying attention because I don't think it needs to be there. And what the city is really arguing, which I agree with, is the delay and disruption they went through for years. And that's why we're asking for our funds back. And it's a delay and disruption. I find it a little ironic that now this group is doing it through your council meetings and delaying and disrupting it for the last 3 weeks, and they probably will do it until February. But we need to let the judge, who has all the information, and will take the emotion out of it, make the right decision. I agree with Gary. Last thing, J.C. Park. I read the contract this week. There is a provision in there that allows a 90-day stop work. Yes, they already allowed to recoup those costs for that disruption. So I think it's the right thing to do to force the stakeholder group. And I would also recommend that the city auditor who works for the council be to do a 60-day study to make sure the policies were followed with the timeline that was presented last week, and have that reviewed to see if it was done properly. So that's 2 tasks we can get done in 60 days, get that stakeholder group going, but the contract allows for a stop work. And I would encourage that to be done. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Ms. Laura, Jasper, and Coral residents. Are we gonna get things done or spend all our time on the 3 fishermen? Look at the issues to save money for the taxpayer by making 3 men who were like the Lorax and wanted to stood up for the trees. Now they must pay. Do you want to save the taxpayers' dollars or punish them? $100,000 to Mr. Kempy for turning his back on you. I never dissed you, Mayor. In fact, you refused to hear my plea for restitution of $20,000 after I went to Tampa, federal middle court. I lost the 2018 election, school board, because of that arrest, which was false. $54,000 you spent to fight me in as a pro se that I presented. $13,000 to have the other court case thrown out when I ran for city council in 2020. And it took 2 years out of my life because COVID suspended everything. But I told the judge, I never saw the first, the Constitution said a right to speedy trial except for COVID. Every year you make Henderson, Franklin rich, You even paid a zoning magistrate and Dalton 80,000, she couldn't be my mediator. 125,000 to former Mayor Sullivan and Sawicki when they argued their case in court of who was mayor. Why are they better than me and the fishermen? Remember, Gloria Tate said, let's pay them all off and save money. That's here today. Millions spent on Waste Pro. Legal fees, you still owe us $5 and approximately 8 cents. You promised Mayor the refund. You need to deliver. Millions spent on the Loch Ness Monster, and millions more to pay for the fishermen. Put it on my tax bill, and I'll vote for you for a legal pay raise when you do it through the charter in 2 years from now. Take it out of the contingency fund. You know, I turned 80 yesterday. When I was 20, I was preparing for Vietnam. Where were you guys at 20? You know, now we got dusted with the Agent Orange. Fort Gordon, now Eisenhower. You know, you guys have lost touch, the whole country. Thank you. God bless America, God bless the council, God bless President Trump-elect. And all these documents are in his shower in Miramar. That's where we're going to say it. Let's talk about the good things, you know.
Thank you.
J.C. Park.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
thanks. I never thought I'd reach 80 when I was 20 in the Army. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Joanne Berger, and I got timed out of the meeting 2 weeks ago, so I'm a little bit late in offering my congratulations.
Are you enjoying retirement?
To all the new council.
No more
and also
headaches, at
the
least.
folks that were here before. I have 3 things I wanted to talk about this afternoon. I may be taking a statement that's true for me and it's not true for everybody, but I think a lot of people that come up here and talk at the podium don't feel like after we've presented our ideas or our concerns or a complaint that there is any kind of feedback. We know there's not immediate feedback, but even at the end of the hour that you've allocated, half the issues don't get addressed. And I've mentioned this before, and I implore you to listen to what people are saying. Whether you agree with it or not, we just want to make sure that you're hearing us and you're not indifferent to what people are saying. That was my first thing. My second thing is, where's the action on J.C. Park? This horrifying destruction can be stopped. We just need to begin negotiations with your P3 partners. We need to amend the contract. And to those of you that are new on the council, some of you ran on this, and it's time to stand up and make good on the promises you made. And then, I hate to repeat myself, but I'm similarly horrified about what's happening with the vindictive stance against the 3 fishermen. I supported an upgrade to the Chiquita lock and a modernized version, but understand that's not the direction we're going in. My opinion, I think, was reasonably based on environmental arguments and all the kind of conservation advocates and water advocates support of this upgrade to the lock. These 3 gentlemen were obviously a part of that. And in the past, the city council has asked for that kind of input. You sought out that kind of input before you would do something that affected the environment or the waterways. So I'm confused. I'm really confused by this. Why is this happening? And I appreciate that you can't address my individual concerns, but I'd really like to hear some feedback on this, because I need this as a reassurance that we are not entering a state of local retribution-based administration. That's not the way you want to be. And I know that's not the way you want to be, but that's how it's feeling. So thank you for listening. Best wishes to you all for a good holiday season.
Public input under 50, if this gentleman here takes the full 3 minutes, you'll be our last speaker.
Well, I'll yield to Ms. McCormick, because I want her to speak.
Thank you, Mr. Collier. Good evening. Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor and Council. I've been here before. I'm a 52-year resident of this beautiful city that I like to refer to as paradise, because as far as I'm concerned, it is. And like I said before, you've all heard me, but if you don't have it, I ain't going nowhere. Okay. At the last council meeting, which was just a week ago, I addressed 2 very, very important questions. 1, where are we with the yacht club? And 2 was, what about the boathouse after that tragic fire? And I would have loved, had I been so not as young as I was when I moved here at 16, I would have seen to it that the yacht club had made a historical monument to this beautiful city that has become. But I was too young. Okay, y'all know that I ran this past election. And all the candidates in that election, mine being one, ran on being a voice for their constituents. But I call my constituents my friends. Because the way I see it, we're all in this together, especially if you live in the Cape. Okay? And I got tired of people saying, as I approached them before I put any papers in, so I'm thinking of running for city council. You live in the Cape. I was talking to people in Publix, Walmart, wherever. And I got tired of hearing, yes, we did, but. I got tired of hearing about the buts. Okay, now the reason I'm here is somebody ran, and it was on their signs, ignore no more. I never got an answer to those 2 very simple questions. I sat here the whole meeting, and a lot of y'all know I've been here a lot at these meetings. Now I'm fired up. Okay, I'm a Christian, I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother. I have a 90-year-old mother that I should be home with right now. But I feel important that I be heard. And like everybody else said, we put y'all up there. And I love y'all, okay? But I'm mad as hell, I'm not gonna take it anymore. So, with that being said, please answer my question tonight. I have a Christmas party to go to, but I'm here, and it's already started. I want my answer, and I would like it tonight. I'm done being nice about this particular issue. Don't get me started on J.C. Park. Okay? 52 years. And how dare you all, and you all know who you are, think that you have the power, that this has become Nazi Germany, that whatever the hell wants to be done is done. Well, it ain't. This is still, and my father was a Marine, like Mr. Donnell. My father-in-law served 30 years, 101 Airborne. And by practice, as long as I'm alive, this ain't going to happen in my city. Thank you very much.
How long did you stand? I can't stand for an hour.
My philosophy is to go ahead and get things out front, so that we can bring unity back to the city. Council, city government, and the residents. With that in mind, I had called for standing up a J.C. Park stakeholders group in the last session. I'm again going to put that on the agenda for the county meeting in January. And request that we have an open discussion on that to stand up that stakeholders group. Not with the intent of overthrowing everything, but with the intent of getting resident participation in a cooperative manner so that we can move that project forward. And I think that'd be appropriate to pause that work on there for 60 days. And I'll make a motion later on in the meeting space to do that. In order to stand up that committee and then go ahead and get some input going in that process. Secondly, I was going ahead and asked for a second charter.
Hanging in there. The stress.
Charter committee, which would be comprised of residents, and would actually to go ahead and look at the charter in terms of making sure that compensation is done to the referendum. And in addition to that, that we would look at other things in the charter that need correction, such as the issues we had with the pro tem statement and other things like that. In addition to that, and Mayor, it's probably pretty sure to say this now, but I was going to pull item 13, and again, that's in the seeking of transparency.
It's so dark, I can't find it's too dark now, I can't film here. I gotta get a decent camera. I got that. I got it all now. I got it. I gotta tell Lucas. Lucas, I'm telling Lucas. I don't know, man. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's getting dark, man. Here we go. Man. I guess I'm good. That was a good one, man. That was a good one. Lucas, I don't want to talk right now. Well, I guess I could do that. Someone's got to put the fear guys in the field. Wait. I see some. I turn everything off. Look at the phone. Look at the phone. And check everything out. It's so funny, man. I guess, right.
Also, I know that I wanted to actually ask the attorney why we were using Tallahassee in-house and with removing manatees. I know you've addressed it before, but maybe it's important that you address it again in the public.
Oh, no.
And I think that's, Joanne.
Why are you doing that? You gotta see it be like that.
Sure, we are listening up here and we're doing the best that we can. I know that all of you guys here with the Three Fishermen group, please know that we're listening, we're trying to do the right thing, and we walked into this when this was already started. I will say though, we have huge opposition that's coming into, we've been sitting here for
It's kind of dark. Man, I got it. They're not gonna do anything. They got their scary Halloween. What does that mean? Halloween shirt. I don't think so, really. There we go. Folks, we got Vietnam. So, in the thing. I guess you gotta be in the thing. Wasn't that the guy that was in the thing? I can't remember really. Sent to the Lord, baby. Oh no. I gotta sit down here. Yeah, man, it's all down here. I gotta get so much body cam. I guess I can, so I want to watch down here. It's I don't want to hang out down here. I kind of want to hang out down here.
Well, you can't.
You guys, can you ask?
This is the security area. There's a sign that says "Memorial."
Where does it say that?
Right in front of the security.
Officer Bush, can you get this more straightened out for next time, so, and then they can come tell me or something? I don't want to push the issue today, but. No, I mean for next time.
It says it.
I don't know.
It's a restricted area.
Where at? I don't see it.
Right in front of the security.
That's like just standing at the metal detector. So I think we got this. Look at that. Look at that. They got it all nice and everything. Watch me. Someone. Like, I didn't really want to push the issue today. I don't want to argue with people. I don't like to argue with people. That's why. I don't. It's not. I have the opposite personality type. That's why I got to do this. Where's I just doing?
Yeah, that's the new way. I don't know why they sent you back this way. The new protocol, how we're doing it now.
Oh.
When you leave, you have to exit down the stairs.
Oh, no one sent me. Oh man. Okay. I thought we were gonna open up and be fun. Yeah, I guess so. No one told me. Lucas isn't talking to me right now. I didn't really try.
It's all new.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it all. Alrighty. Okay, I'll go back upstairs. I'll probably go out that other way then.
Yeah,
Thanks.
if you go up, you have to go down those to exit.
Okay.
Alright? They should be telling you that upstairs. Everybody has to do that.
Yeah, Lucas is just, they're kind of cool up there. Quiet. Yeah, things are changing. Like this. I think they might put, my new theory isn't just the tunnels. You know the tunnels with the sand? And then this is really good. You have Navy base now or in the future. Really, you got it all up the river. You got all water on Navy electrical engineers or whatever. But it could be you just put the thing down. You can pump it out with high pressure water bottle. You can use some hydrogen. Put a hydrogen storage tank. There's like thousands of pounds per square inch without having to go down that far because you get locked in sand. If there's an earthquake, it'll liquefy and come up like a bubble. But that's the big problem with hydrogen, is you can't create a high pressure storage tank.
It says in the new detail thing that everyone has to exit that way.
They're gonna push the mangroves way out. They're gonna expand this thing, right? They're gonna push the mangroves way out. We're gonna go out into the Gulf, right? That's why they keep it like the houses, they can go down in the hurricane. Because really, they got their eye on, they're gonna engineer it. It's gonna be a mangroves way out there, right? That's why it's such junk here, right? You know what I mean? It's not gonna just be Pine Island. They're gonna take it further. Maybe. right? Or Pine Island, any of them goes past that. Or something. Something like that. So I see. It sounds like up there. God, it's the only place I feel like. Alright. Something like that. I don't know what it is though. Yeah, it's all fake. Fake out. Fake out. All fake out. And that guy was fake out. That's a Secret Service. No, it doesn't too, but then it's gonna be like, jeez. There you are.
Looking for you. Once you're down, I think,
Huh?
there's some interesting stuff going on downstairs.
Like what? Outside?
No. Officer Herrera.
What? The Officer Bush?
Oh, and Bush, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I talked to them for a second, but they're...
Oh, are they down there?
Yeah, they're there. They're kind of like... Officer Bush is a regular lady. She stopped her thing. She's
She is a lady, yes.
Yes. She's doing her God, she's good. That's Secret Service training. That's what she's got. So that's probably Officer Guerrero too, you know, because he's got his it's all fake out. All the kid stuff. So that'll come from the Secret Service. Right? And now it's all open. Hey, you know, Anthony Weiner, that was on purpose. He did that on purpose. He went to prison to fake these people out. It's like that. They don't know. Something like that, right? Oh, the thing. Woke up. I don't know. Well, it's weird. You look at it with hindsight. It's all like South Park, a sense of humor. Like you look at it, you turn the sound off and look at the old stuff. It's like, how did you not see it, you know? But they have the psychological expertise. They play it a certain way, right? That's even part of the thing. Man. That's what, yeah. Jeez, they were doing me since 19. See? I had the Russians figured out. I called that thing like a couple weeks before it happened in Syria. Pretty much. I did all the Iran stuff. I told, yeah. Look out, man. They could have been watching that. You know, it's a secret now. I don't know. Not like they're hiding it though. It's like they don't hide it. They do, like when in hindsight, it's like wait, they weren't hiding it, right? It's all this. It's like what you're really thinking because they got it. It's not like someone has to think it. You have to come out and realize it's secure. They do it. They do it with all that, and people suspecting something and working it out. Or something. And I just talked about it. I don't know what the secret thing was, and they took, don't tell my secret, because that'd be the thing. But it's been like years, man. I can't live like this secret, J.C. Park. This stuff, you gotta have a real president or something. It's like you're elected or something.
Working on the issues.
Howard, man.
We have the town
We talk about Eisenhower. What's up with that guy, Mr. Maybe so skinny, man.
People need to realize
Man.
issues have to be looked at.
Are you gonna be like that?
And we have to
But we're not discounting any of the citizens at all. Thank you.
Yeah, for me, real quickly, I agree with,
Everyone's get lied to. So what's up with that shirt? Why are you wearing a Halloween shirt for Christmas? Like, what is it? Do you even know what that is?
Huh?
Do you know what that is?
That's a camera.
No, your shirt with a skeleton.
I'm supposed to be at a Christmas party.
But you know what they've been doing with that? They started in the summer. Like they started. We're at the Kayla's murder scene. It's with these news guys.
Excuse me, we're conducting an interview
Yeah,
here,
me too.
and turn that away from me. Turn that away from me. Turn that away from me. Or I will take it away and he can arrest me.
Leave him be, don't even.
I can see why you're arrested.
Lucas, these are the people that,
I know, she's trying to do.
that's not right. That's not right. They just threaten people.
Yeah.
What? They murdered Kendra. They murdered her. And they claimed that they murdered Kayla. So Lucas, so what's up with that?
Just common courtesy.
What? Yeah, so what about not threatening to murder kids? They're threatening to murder my kid. And that's they murdered my cat. Murdered my kid. That's YouTube does that, Google. That's tech stuff. That's what ties into this. And that so what's up with that? So what about Kayla? They said they were going to do it. They said they were going to kill another kid. Like all the stuff coming from the Kayla site. All the yellow stuff. They started making yellow outhouses all up and down there. From here to there. All their skeleton stuff. You know all their stuff, right? It gets complicated. You guys read one thing. And so what is it? Like, again, talk about it. There's got to be art form. Usually you get like Patty Cummins or anyone, right? You have to get paranoid. Or you have to be like, now I got it, right? If it's this stupid thing, you're like, look over there. But there's got to be a way you can talk about it, right? You know, it's like, they're running the kids too. One video I can't put on YouTube. Lucas, I think I saw the hatchback thing. I didn't notice. Man, guy's got his car, right? Little hatchback, like full of stuff. But really, when you go in there, it fluffs, it falls away. You know, and then, you know, I guess, you know, when it goes down, he's leaning in, people walk, and you'd be like, huh, they push you in. And then that guy just like messing with his stuff would be going in too, with his legs out, so your legs can't walk forward, something like that. And then he'd catch you, be like, whoa, you know, excuse me, something, right? And that's what they were doing. They're doing a kid there too, and that's for sure. That's during voting day. That's kind of weird, right? A tax collector, they open child intentional appearance of child sex trafficking with the child aware. So that is like that's got to be a crime, right? It's a moral crime. It's got to be a crime if the kid knows, right? And I hooked some of these guys. These guys are running it. That news media. That's like, you know, that's really good probable cause level. I'm quite sure. and running all these other kids. See, the thing is, you know what happened when you peel it away? They'd be like, the news media will be like, yeah, we get parents' permission, to film. Your kid might be in the background, right? And so those parents are already aware they could be on camera. So then the kids are looking in weird, and that's why you get the connection to the news media, and the kids looking around and doing all this weird stuff. Plus, it's intentionally bad. It's supposed to be. There's bad. They catch. They ruin every institution is not preserved. Like the city can be bad, but then you get something else to come in. When the city gets sued, or the regulator. Man, I got the real thing. Man. Where you dudes from?
Huh?
Where you from?
Oh, I'm from Fort Myers.
Yeah, you guys look like State Department or something. And yeah, that was in 2016. We walked by the State Department during the summer. And the one dude, he looked at me and felt sorry for me. It was sympathy. He knows my wife all the way going back. And that's how I knew. I mean, that's like later, you know what I mean? It's like it's a real like thing. It's a real thing. Hey. But, can't believe it. Can you believe it? It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be secret. Anyway. I don't even know if my YouTube, it could be like someone regular in some other part of the country. It looks that it's not there. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's like whatever, you know? God, man. Man's doing great. I guess you just my camera's sounding good, man. I gotta get a new camera. I'm too depressed, that's why I don't get a new camera. I hate this stuff. Look at this piece of junk. Look at that guy. It's a fake. No, you know we're now. Yeah, like Secret Service. That's the where you get the MI6 connecting to the rest. Like they run all the fake outs. They run all the fake molesting. And they got Hillary controls it. The only thing that was true is she throws dishes. Everything else, that's the only thing is true. She does throw dishes. Right? That's how they do it. I think that's how they run all this stuff. Like when it comes to corruption, when it comes to like dirtying our police or our thing, like the good thing, and then having it right next to the, okay, you got to take a fall for the thing or something, right? Institute for what? Somebody's So Lucas, wasn't that an assault that I got from her? She said, wasn't I made to believe that I was imminently my phone, I was going to be assaulted? And because she did, and she said you're going to need to arrest her. Well, it could be maybe, right? Don't you think? She did say you're going to have to arrest her. I'm not sure exactly what she said. It's on video. Maybe.
I am, yes. I'm gonna ask you one more.
Right?
How about you, Becky? I have tall nephews, so. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab these folks.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Thanks, Officer Lucas.
You have a good one.
So what is that? So that was, so can I go do stuff like that? Not that I want to. I don't think so. I need to get those guys over there too. There's something. Yes. They're so fake, everyone lies, man. Can't admit what's going on.
With that, I will open up the floor for any nominations. Individual would like to volunteer for this position. Councilmember Kill. I vote. All right, Councilmember Lee. Second. Any other nominees? First, I think someone who's been here for some time to run meetings with the advocates. Their last has been here 4 years ago. I've been here 7 years. He's been here 8 years and serving for the next 4 years. So, find out if either one of you
Hey, man. They just lie, mother. Like.
Anything I must ask you? Anything I must ask?
I never thought that I would quote the banner of the Washington Post. Democracy dies in darkness. What's going on?
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Like, why do you have to do this?
Sorry?
Why do you have to do all this? Why can't you just, why can't we just tell the truth anymore? Try to figure out what's going on.
I can't understand you.
Why can't we tell the truth and figure out what's going on? You know, do you know what's going on? You know, it's all fake, right? You know, your fisherman thing. Like, why you gotta do that? What's wrong with our country, you know? We shouldn't have to lie. You know these guys sex traffic kids. You know that, right? For real. They do, man.